Madison River draws people from all over the world for its world-class fishing and people from all over the area for its relaxing floating options. This week in Fish and Wildlife, managing the social impact of the river and ways you can participate in that effort.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife, sponsored by your local Montana Toyota dealers.
Thursday morning, time once again for This Week in Fish and Wildlife. We're on the road. We're at the Blacks Ford of the Madison River. Morgan Jacobson joining us this morning. It's probably appropriate we're standing on the Madison because that's kind of our topic. There's been some efforts going on and some opportunities for the public to be involved. Let's talk about where we are with the Madison River.
Yeah, so social management on the Madison River has been a long process up to this point. You know, last month in November, the Fish and Wildlife Commission directed Fish, Wildlife, and Parks to begin a scoping process for finding some solutions to some of this social conflict that's happening on the Madison River. Mm-hmm. You know, four of the areas that we're looking at are: one, commercial fishing outfitter management; social conflict on the upper portion of the Madison River; angling management on the upper Madison; and then just general recreation on the lower Madison. So you know, now is the time for the public to kind of weigh in on some possible solutions and proposals for those, and then as we kind of move further along, there'll be more opportunities for public comment on that later.
How do they go about doing that if they're interested in participating, Morgan? How do they do that?
Yeah, so right now the form that this scoping process is playing out is by a survey, an online survey, so people can go to our website, which is fwp.mt.gov. On the main page, they'll find a portion about the Madison River, and they'll have the opportunity to take a survey and kind of rate some possible alternatives, how, you know, what their opinions are of those, and kind of how that would play out.
What's the time frame for all of this?
Yeah, so this process has been open for a little while. People have until January 6th to provide feedback through that scoping process. Once all that feedback's collected, it'll go back to the Fish and Wildlife Commission when it meets in February, and then depending on the outcome there, the commission may approve it to go out for public comment, you know, directing the Fish, Wildlife, and Parks to draft a proposal, and then that proposal will go out for public comment.
That's perfect. A topic, obviously, we're going to continue to follow here in This Week in Fish and Wildlife. Morgan, thank you very much. And that is This Week in Fish and Wildlife.
This Week in Fish and Wildlife was sponsored by Toyota. Let's go places.